Hey, welcome back into today's video. We're doing the weekend forecast today as normal on a Saturday, having a detailed look at the weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. If you're waiting for autumn to arrive, you've got a long time to wait. If anything, temperatures are going to be lifting up through this coming week. It's going to get very warm, maybe even hot down in the south, hot for the time of year anyway, by Thursday and Friday. So the prolonged, extended spell of fine September weather is set to continue for the foreseeable future. Before I get on with that, I just want to mention the ads. There's video ads on my pages at gazoffice.com. Hit play on the video ad. You'll be able to support gazoffice.com. Thanks so much for doing that. So we're not going to bother with the radar picture again today because there's no rain anywhere across the British Isles. Instead, we'll start with the jet stream. This is where the jet stream is today, running hundreds of miles to the north of the British Isles, stretched out from Newfoundland, going up towards Greenland, and then running to the north of Scandinavia. Behind that is where autumn is lurking and waiting to move southwards. It wants to come southwards. It's cooling by the day now across the northern latitudes. But as long as the jet stream remains locked in up here, autumn will not be able to progress down into the mid-latitudes. So instead we stay under this area of high pressure that's been dominating through much of September, below pressure where autumnal conditions are up there to the north of that high pressure, locked in over Greenland and the North Pole. Eventually things will change, they'll have to change in the end, but there's no sign of it just yet. So for today we're under high pressure conditions, another dry and fine day, universally dry really across all parts of the country, maybe odd little patch of drizzle somewhere, but pretty much universally dry day. Rather a lot of cloud around again today, but some sunny spells coming through, but best of those probably tending to be in the west. Temperatures are warm, somewhere between around say 16 and 21, that's 61 to 70 Fahrenheit. Moving through to tonight, no real change. The high pressure remains in there over Scandinavia, dominating weather through most of northern Western Europe as well. We'll find low cloud returning overnight to many parts of the country, a few mist patches as well. A little bit more of a breeze getting up down in the south and the southeast. So that should keep the mist and fog patches at bay anyway, but a lot of low cloud around tonight. Temperatures somewhere between around say 8 and 13 degrees. We move through into Sunday with high pressure still dominating, bringing in this easterly flow, so it'll be a slightly windier or breezier day I think on Sunday, and that could spread in more cloud eventually into eastern parts of the country. Otherwise it's a dry and fine day with sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud. Temperatures again somewhere between around 16 and 21 degrees. Now we get a bit of a change as we move through into Monday. We're bringing in a very weak sort of weather front from the east on Monday, so it'll be a much cloudier day I think across most parts of the country. There could even be some little bits of showery rain or drizzle spreading in from the east. Well, that's always more likely in the east, but anyway I could get a shower perhaps on Monday. It won't amount to too much, really just enough to dampen the ground, but it's a bit of a change compared to what we've had over many recent days. We're clutching at straws really to find things to talk about at the moment in these videos. So a lot of cloud around on Monday. That will have an effect on the temperatures, probably maxing out somewhere between around say 14 and 19, but conversely it'll feel a little bit more humid actually behind that little weather front coming across the country. Going through into Tuesday, that little weather front will be pushing westwards out of Wales, starting to drag in some drier air from the southeast. So I think although we start off with a lot of cloud around on Tuesday, still with some showery little bits and pieces of rain, we'll probably find southern eastern parts of the country brightening up through the day as the air turns a little bit drier behind that weather front. So the sun could come out down in the south southeast on Tuesday afternoon, could get very warm with temperatures up to 23 degrees, 73 Fahrenheit. Otherwise for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, Wales, I think keep a lot of cloud going really, although a few brighter breaks could come through at times. Temperatures generally between around say 15 and 22, but as I say it's a bit warmer down in the south and the southeast. Now by the time we get through to Wednesday we're bringing in this southeasterly flow right way across the country, so a better chance of sunny spells in many places on Wednesday. It looks a very nice day indeed. maybe a little bit of cloud still left for Scotland and Northern Ireland, but even here I think it should break up through the course of the day. Could turn very warm. Maybe you could talk about it being hot for the time of year down in the south and southeast, with temperatures up to 24 degrees, that's 75 Fahrenheit. We get through to Thursday, and we've got the high pressure still going on up to the east and the northeast. This area of low pressure down from southwest is trying to threaten some showers from the southwest, so we may find a shower, possibly thundery shower, breaking out through the Channel and across parts of southwestern England, Southern Ireland on Thursday. Otherwise, it's a mainly dry day. Could be some low cloud to begin with, but most of that should burn off to reveal some good sunny spells. Temperatures on Thursday could reach 25 or 26 degrees down in the south. So that's getting up into the upper 70s Fahrenheit, just nudging towards 80 Fahrenheit down in the south. That is very, very warm for the 18th of September. Quite remarkable. Scotland looks mainly dry on Thursday, so it's going to be a fine day for the referendum up there. Going through to Friday, and no real change, to be honest. The high pressure is still going on. Now, low pressure is threatening the south, so we could find some more thundery showers maybe through southern parts of the country. Difficult to say how far north they'll push. They could get up to South Wales and the Midlands, but I think they'll be pretty well scattered, even if they do develop. Most places will again be dry on Friday, particularly central and northern Britain. Temperatures again could be up to 25 or 26 degrees down in the south, 26 being at 79 Fahrenheit. We go through into Saturday, and if anything, the high pressure is re-establishing over the country, so any threat of showers down in the south will quickly go away by the time we get through into the weekend. I think we're pretty much back to university dry conditions probably by the weekend. Temperature's probably edging down ever so slightly. It can't really maintain that sort of level of heat for all that long at this time of year. But even so, we're going to be well above average still, with maximum temperatures on Saturday perhaps around 24 or 25 degrees. No sign there at all of a definitive breakdown in it just yet. Have a look at the charts from the weatheroutlook.com. See weather in your area. This mainly dry, virtually universally dry across the country on Saturday. Rather a lot of cloud, but a few sunny spells coming through, quite warm as well. Very similar for Sunday. Then on Monday we get that change with the weather system coming in from the east. This is probably overdoing the rain. You'd look about and think east there is probably going to have quite a wet day. It's not going to be as bad as that. It'll be showery, drizzly bits and pieces of rain scattered about under very gloomy sort of leaden skies. Pretty cloudy day, I think, likely on Monday. Tuesday probably sees morning ray of sunshine coming back in to the south and the southeast, but the north could still be quite cloudy and showery. Wednesday, a lot of dry weather, maybe a shower threatening the southwest. Going through to Thursday, again lots of dry weather. This is overdoing the shower potential down in the south and the southeast. There could be a thundery shower breaking out in the south, but I think you'll be very unlucky to catch one of both. And then finally for Friday, well, risk of showers in the south, mainly dry in the north, but look how warm it is by Friday in the south, 25 or 26 degrees. If this pattern was happening in July, it would be a very, very hot month. It's going to be warm enough through the course of this week, but if it's a couple of months ago, we really will be having heat wave conditions this week. So in summary, well, the high pressure goes on, going to be lots of dry and fine weather, some cloud and showery bits and pieces coming in from the east through Monday and Tuesday, but otherwise lots of dry weather. Thundery shower perhaps threatening the south by the end of the week, but temperatures becoming very warm, locally hot for the time of year down in the south. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.